Hi, my beautiful people. Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take whatever resonates to your story, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. And if you're interested in a personal reading, send me a text, 971-354-9504. All right, my beautiful people. I was going to say something and then it went away. I'm sorry. I was going to tell you what I picked up in my meditation, but for some reason it's not coming to me. It'll come back if it needs to. All right, messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Aries. I have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, and then the Ten of Wands. What? The French toast. Okay. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles is an energy of moving slowly, like actually being cautious about which direction you're going in, being very, like, you know which direction you're going in, but you also understand that it's a risky move, right? So that's kind of like the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Moving into the Queen of Wands, that's your energy, Aries. I don't know why I almost said Gemini, but I know I'm doing an Aries reading. But Queen of Wands, that's your energy. Someone that like can't be stopped, pretty much. Very adventurous, but you are standing in a feminine energy regardless of gender. We don't read gender, okay? So when we say he or she, it's just more regarding to the the card, or in the energy, feminine, masculine. But with the Queen of Wands energy and the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're trying to hold on to a certain part of yourself where you're feeling empowered, you're feeling excited and creative, because that's the feminine energy. The feminine energy just kind of sits and allows the universe to produce for her, versus the masculine. The masculine likes to, like, the masculines are the engineers, the ones that like to do things more hands-on, and the feminines are more the type to create like 70% of it in their mind and then the rest of it in physical, in the 3D life. And it feels like right now you're trying your best to stay in a feminine energy just so that you're able to problem solve. It could be that there has been a lot of things that have been coming up, and you find that the more action you try to take, the more you slow down, and the less creative, or the less you can come up with solutions, right? It just kind of like it attacks you, and it kind of like a ball with no direction. It just hops all over the place. It's reminding me of the ping pong table. Like, so you know how, like, so when you are playing ping pong, sometimes you kind of like wait and you don't make any moves just so it can come all the way down to the bottom, and then you hit it again and it goes all the way up to the top. Kind of like that. Like, you're just kind of impatient in an energy of waiting for it to come to you, and then as soon as it comes towards you, that's when you're going to ram into it. You know what I mean? And then the Four of Pentacles, some of you might be trying to save money. I also feel like others of you are trying to come up with like new business ideas. You're trying to write them down. What would be a good idea for me, or what would I like to do moving forward? Or you might even be just like looking up local jobs in your area to see if there's anything else that you might be interested in doing. You know, things that might not require a lot of experience, but yeah. What are we going to clarify with? I'm going to start clarifying now. I'm also picking up, I kind of didn't want to get into it, but I feel like I need to. There's this Knight of Pentacles with a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. And this Knight of Pentacles is very confused on which one they need to move towards, because there's two feminines here and one masculine. And the masculine is trying to hold on to both feminines, but the masculine is very aware that they can't. Like, I know that I have to let go of one of you, at least. They're both very different. Very, very, very different. But let me tap into that. Hold on. I just don't know what I want to clarify with. For some reason, no deck is calling me. I'll use this one. All right. Tell me about this Knight of... Ooh. I didn't even... Yeah. Okay. 7 of Swords jumped out at me. That's the energy that the Knight of Pentacles is running into, because he is lying. There is some type of deceitful energy towards the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. But the Knight of Pentacles is also moving very slowly because they're not making a real offer. A Knight of Pentacles doesn't make any promises. I'll get there when I get there type of energy. And so the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are both staying, but it is a part of their own decision. It is their free will to stay. They're not being lied to, because I don't think that this Knight of Pentacles is necessary. Like, I do feel like he's lying as far as saying things like, well, we'll see. Let's keep going. I feel like I'm picking up more intuitive energy than I am, like, intuitive messages than I am. You see Page of Wands with the 4 of Wands. He's talking relationship. The Page of Wands, I hate to say, but sometimes talks a lot of shit and out of their ass. Like, they're not serious about anything that they say. I mean, it takes them a little bit to be serious. And it feels like with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, they want, this Knight of Pentacles wants a relationship. They do want stability. And when the Knight of Pentacles says that they're going to get there, they're going to get there. You just can't rush them. I guess that's the type of energy. They'll get there when they get there, but you can't be like calling them every 5 seconds. Where are you? Why aren't you here yet? Why aren't you like this? Why aren't you? And I feel like the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are both looking at this like, I don't know, they're both afraid. The thing is, they're both falling in love with this Knight. I think it's starting to get a little dangerous, because the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is falling in love, and then the Queen of Wands is a little bit more prideful. She is more in an energy of, if there's somebody else, choose them. I don't want to be picked. I'm not a pick me person. But this Queen of Pentacles is willing to like fight to stay a part of the relationship, and I don't feel like that would be good for anybody. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. I'm hearing this Spanish song. It's an older song. It's reggaeton, and it goes like, I don't know, for everybody that speaks Spanish. Que si decides, what is it? Que si decides regresar, aquí estar esperándote. Like, pretty much, like, if you decide to come back, I'll be here waiting. And to, like, it sounds weird in English, but like, and to, what is it? Y besarte igual que ayer, and to kiss you the same as yesterday. It's kind of like, so there is a chance that this Queen of Wands has already left the building. Like, and this Knight of Pentacles is moving very slowly with this Queen of Pentacles, because they're afraid of making something too serious with this Queen of Pentacles, in fear that this Queen of Wands will one day return. And this Queen of Wands could be you. There is a chance that you left the building and you're just like, I can't do this anymore. But the Knight of Pentacles is moving still in the direction of the Queen of Pentacles. But that's not where they want to be. It's not where they choose to be. That's why they're moving very slowly, because it feels like if they were moving towards the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, then they would be rushing in more in an energy of the Knight of Swords, you know? Okay, let's see. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. There is a chance that this Queen of Pentacles has money, or some type of like financial stability, or maybe she received a lot of money recently, and so this or will be receiving. Lady, I mean, people, be careful with your tax money right now. That's when people want to start to come around. Anyway, like, or maybe you just naturally have a lot of money and you make a lot of money, and people are gonna, it feels like this is someone that, this Knight of Pentacles could be a little whatever they can get out of it. So they're with this Queen of Pentacles as long as they can continue to get something, right? I also, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do feel like there's passion here with this Queen of Pentacles. There is maybe even like a strong sexual relationship between the two of them, but I don't feel like it's any love. I don't feel like it's real love. I feel like the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups, this is how this Knight wants to approach this Queen of Wands. Like, Okay, I'm picking up for others of you, this story just came in. For others of you, though, your friend, like maybe you're not bisexual or lesbian, but it could be that your friend is, and your friend has fallen in love with you. And your friend is trying to move slowly towards you, but they're afraid because they're falling really deep for you. And so if you've been noticing that they've been pulling back from you, they're trying to hold on to your friendship, but they're also trying to separate their feelings. And at the same time, they're also trying to focus on their dreams. So this isn't for everybody, just FYI. And again, it's not gender specific. If you have a gay friend and you're straight, there's a chance that your gay friend is falling in love with you. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about to walk away herself. I think that the Knight maybe has even been waiting for the Queen of Pentacles to leave. It's interesting because this relationship, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is too mature for this Knight. And I'm not saying that, like, the Queen of Pentacles is aware that she needs a different type of masculine, a different type of person. And she doesn't have the energy. She's going to be like, yo, we've been dating for like a year and you haven't even asked me to be your girlfriend. I'm not into it anymore. I'm going to leave myself. But I feel like, because the only reason that, I hate to say it like this, but the only reason that the masculine was even keeping this feminine around was because he could. Not because he wanted to, not because she interested him in any way, or he wanted to be in a real relationship with her. It was just because she was there, and it's fucked up. So it's really good that this Queen of Pentacles has realized, like, you're not really giving me much or valuing me, or, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like someone test driving you for a year. What the fuck? Do you want to buy the car or not? You should know by now. You can't test drive the car for that long. You know what I mean? Or the same thing when they give you, like, they usually give you like a month. If you don't like it within the month, then we'll take it back. But don't give them a whole year. You know, and I think that this Queen of Pentacles is getting that now. Like, I'm not wasting my time with you. It feels like that's what you're doing. You're trying to waste my time, and I keep waiting for you. But I think that this Queen of Pentacles is also picking up that this Knight is interested in someone else and is interested in this Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands isn't responsive towards this. Show me the energy, the Queen of Wands' energy towards the Knight. 5 of Swords. This Queen looks at this Knight like, you're toxic as fuck if you don't get away from me. I think, and that's why this Knight feels like, all right, then I'm just going to keep lying to other people then. Because then if I can't have what I want, I'll just keep settling, or I'll keep asking or trying to get my needs met this way. But the Queen of Wands looks at this Knight like, you deceived me. There was too much deception. There was too much conflict. There was too much drama. And it was for nothing. Like, I feel like this Queen of Wands feels like she didn't gain anything. But this Knight really wants to make an offer of like, okay, I promise you this time you'll get the real me. You didn't have the real me because the real me was tied up in all this other shit. The thing is that right now, this Knight is tied up in other shit. So I think that's why they're waiting though, to make a real offer. Because this Knight is saying like, I didn't give you me. I didn't give you me. So give me a chance to give you me, but I gotta let myself go from all this shit. And the universe is also like, because I think that they know that if they come in that energy, I tell you guys all the time, Aries, you're a fucking walking lie detector. Nobody can lie to you. It's very hard for anybody to lie to you. And so it feels like if they come in that energy where they're still wrapped up with someone else, they miss their shot with you completely. Like you're breaking down everything. Any chance of them getting back in? No, never. And so this is someone that's trying to be very strategic on how they're going to get back into your good side. Go back on your good side. Because they want to really be with you. But I feel like they're using someone else. As in, like, they're using someone else for money. Or they're using someone else, like, oh, I even got, like, babysitting. Like, being with someone just because they can help you with your kids. What the fuck type of shit is that? Please don't do that. Please no. People become crazy. And they don't give a fuck. And if they try to go after you, and what hurts you the most because you didn't care about their feelings, some of these fucking people go after your kids. You don't play with other people's feelings. Especially not getting them around your kids while you're fucking doing it. Please don't do that. Please don't have anybody around your kids if you know you're using them, if you know you're hurting them, if you know you're doing some fucked up shit. Because when they find out that you're doing some fucked up shit, not everybody, some people know how to separate themselves from the revenge. But not everybody. Stop fucking playing with your life and then everybody else that's around you. People are too crazy nowadays to be letting shit like that. Like, it's too much. I feel like the masculine needs to really clean the slate before they can do anything. Before they can do anything at all. It's not going to work until they do that. The 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 2 of Wands. I always pay attention to what's on, like, the opposite, the other sides of the two. Anytime. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of this, 2 of that. So the 2 of Wands, there's on one side, there's the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, which is victory and a loving, beautiful relationship if you do things the right way. Because you have to, like, I'll give you an example. If you're gonna build a bookshelf, you can't not use the parts that you need the most and expect it to stay up and be sturdy. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like what we do when we think that we can get somewhere without doing it the right way. There's no cutting corners. If you don't build it the right way, then it's not going to be function. It's not going to work. And it's not because it's wrong, right? If the door is broken, you don't call the door wrong. You're not saying that, oh, like it's something you need to fix and go back and do the right way. And sometimes it needs replacement. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. On the other side, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Continuing to be stuck. Continuing feeling like you don't have a sense of direction and like things are all over the place. I feel like I'm reading for my masculine. And to be honest, I could even be reading for my feminines. My feminines are struggling to say yes or no to this. If this masculine does things the right way, I feel like you should. But you're going to be able to tell if they do and they don't. Alright, if you feel like this person is still coming in all tied up to some other shit, 7 of Cups and shit, and you don't need it. 7 of Cups is having way too much on your plate. You don't have any energy to add anything else. So make this person or have this person figure out their shit before you before you jump in. Alright, I love you, Aries. I hope that helped. Look at you. You fucking got this. Don't let this confuse you, my feminines. Both of you. I'm low-key very proud of the 2 feminines that I'm reading for. Because the feminine on this side, my Queen of Wands, you're like, yeah, fucking right. I'm not taking this shit. And my Queen of Pentacles over here, as soon as she realizes that she's being played, she gets out. This is good. At least both of you are growing. And believe it or not, this masculine is too. Because in a way, if he's going to actually want to go after what he wants, he's going to have to build it the right way. And that's growth. That's a lot of growth. And I love that you feminines are being very patient. Remember that sometimes it has to come with this drama. It has to come with these lies. It has to come with this shit. Like, yeah. Alright, I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll talk to you later. Bye.